Alright, y'all, so I'm back with another Bible reading. I'm back in the same spot. Very sunny out today. It's a little bit hot, but I'm going to try to read like maybe 4 pages of this so I can get 4 pages of my Old Testament every day. And then maybe when I get back, I'll read 2 pages of my New Testament. I'm not too sure, but I'm uploading my other video from yesterday, so hopefully this video should come right after it. But I'm going to just start reading right now. Then Moses lifted the rock and struck the rock twice. Lifted the rod and struck the rock twice. The water gushed out, and the people and their cattle drank. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, because you did not believe me and did not sanctify me in the eyes of the people of Israel, you shall not bring them into the land I have promised them. This place was named Meribah, meaning rebel waters, because it was where the people of Israel fought against Jehovah, and where he showed himself to be holy before them. While Moses was at Kadesh, he sent messengers to the king of Edom. We are the descendants of your brother Israel. He declared, you know our sad history, how our ancestors went down to visit Egypt and stayed there so long and became slaves of the Egyptians. But when we cried out to the Lord, he heard us and sent us an angel who brought us out of Egypt. And now we are here at Kadesh, encamped on the borders of your land. Please let us pass through your country. We will be careful not to go through your planted fields, nor through your vineyards. We won't even drink water from your wells, but we stay on the main road and not leave it until we have crossed your border on the other side. But the king of Edom said, stay out. If you attempt to enter my land, I will meet you with an army. But sir, protested the Israelites, or Israel ambassadors, we will stay on our main road and will not even drink your water unless we pay whenever you demand for it. We only want to pass through and nothing else. But the king of Edom was adamant. Stay out, he warned. And mobilizing his army, he marched to the frontier with a great force because Edom refused to allow Israel to pass through their country. Israel turned back and journeyed from Kadesh to Mount Hor. Then the Lord said to Moses and Aaron at the border of the land of Edom, the time has come for Aaron to die, for he shall not enter the land I have given the people of Israel, for 2 of you rebelled against my instructions concerning the water at Marbia. Now take Aaron and his son Eleazar and lead them up onto the mount. There you shall remove Aaron's priestly garments from him and put them on Eleazar his son, and Aaron shall die there. So Moses did as the Lord commanded him. The 3 of them went up together into the Mount Hor as all the people watched. When they reached the summit, Moses removed his priestly garments from Aaron and put them on top of his son Eleazar, and Aaron died on the top of that mountain. Moses and Eleazar returned, and when the people were informed of Aaron's death, they murmured for 30 days. They mourned for 30 days, sorry. So Moses did as the Lord commanded him. Oh, sorry, I was already there. When the king of Ard heard that the Israelites were approaching, for they were traveling the same route as the spies, he mobilized his army and attacked Israel, taking some of the men as prisoners. Then the people of Israel vowed to the Lord that if he would help them conquer the king of Ard and his people, they would completely annihilate all the cities of that area. The Lord heeded their request, and defeated the Canaanites, and the Israelites completely destroyed them and their cities. The name of the region was thereafter called Horam, meaning utterly destroyed. Then the people of Israel would return to Mount Hor, and from there continued southward along the road to the Red Sea in order to go around the land of Edom. The people were very discouraged. They began to murmur against God and complain against Moses. "Why have you brought us out of Egypt to die here in this wilderness? They whined. "There is nothing to eat here and nothing to drink, and we hate this insipid manna." So the Lord set poisonous snakes among them to punish them, and many of them were bitten and died. Then the people came to Moses and cried out, "We have sinned, for we have spoken against Jehovah and against you. Pray to him to take away the snakes." Moses prayed for the people. Then the Lord told him, "Make a bronze replica of one of these snakes and attach it to the top of the pole. Anyone who is bitten shall live if he simply looks at it." So Moses made the replica, and whenever anyone who had been bitten looked at it, or looked at the bronze snake, he recovered. Israel journeyed next to Oboth and camped there. Then they went into, I don't know what that name is, in the wilderness a short distance east of Moab. And from there they traveled to the valley of the brook Zadar or Zarid and set up camp. Then they moved to the far of the Amorites. The Arnon River is the boundary line between the Moabites and the Amorites. This fact is mentioned in the book of the Wars of Jehovah, where it is stated that the valley of the Arnon River and the city of Wahib lie between the Amorites and the people of Moab. Then Israel traveled to Beer, meaning a well. This is the place where the Lord told Moses, "Summon the people and I will give them water." What happened is described in the song that the people sang, "Spring up, O well, spring of the water. This is a well the leaders dug. It was hollowed with their staves and shovels." Then they left the desert and proceeded on through Mathidia, Nathiel, and Bamuith, then to the valley of Peletu, Mount, I don't know what that name is, in the distance. Israel now sent ambassadors to King Shion of Amorites. "Let us travel through your land," they requested. "We will not leave the road until we have passed beyond your borders. We won't trample your fields, touch your vineyards, or drink your water." But King Shion refused. Instead, he mobilized his army to attack Israel in the wilderness, battling them at Jahaz, but Israel slaughtered them and occupied their land from the Arnon River to the Jabbok River as far as the borders of Ammonites, but they were stopped there by the rugged terrain. So Israel captured all the cities of Amorites and lived in them, including the city of Hezbon. Which had been King Sihon's capital. The ancient poets have referred to King Shion in this poem. "Came to Habeshion, King Shion's capital, for a fire has flamed forth, and devoured the city of Ar in Moab. On the heights on the Arnon River, woe to Moab, you are finished. O people of Shirmash, his sons have fled, and his daughters are captured by King Shion of Amorites. He has destroyed the little children and the men and women as far as Dibon, Naphia, and Medehab." While Israel was there in the Amorite country, Moses set spies to look over the Jazer area. He followed up with an armed attack, capturing all of the towns and driving out all the Amorites. They next turned their attention to the city of Bashan. By King Og of Bashan met them with his army at Adairi. The Lord told Moses not to fear, that the enemy was already conquered. The same thing will happen to the King Og as happened to King... Oops. Oh, my phone just fell. Sorry about that. The Lord assured him, and sure enough, Israel was victorious, and killed King Og, his sons, and his subjectives, so that not a single survivor remained. And Israel occupied the land. The people of Israel now traveled to the plains of Moab and captured east of the Jordan River opposite Jericho when King Balak of Moab, the son of Zippor, realized how many of them there were. Flip my page real quick. Sorry about not really reading too good today, but it is like extremely hot out here. My phone is burning. So I think for now that's all I'm gonna do. I was gonna do 4 pages, but it is like extremely hot out here. So I'm just gonna kind of chill for a second, but tomorrow maybe I'll come out here if it's a little bit warmer or a little bit colder. Maybe I'll bring a t-shirt. I just don't want to get bit up by a bunch of mosquitoes. So, you know, I'll try to put on something like maybe some bug spray or something, but that's gonna be it for now. Yeah, again, if you guys have any other ways for me to read my Bible and understand it a little bit more, let me know in my comments. But thank you all for watching this video. God bless you all. I hope you all have an amazing, blessed week, and I pray that you all stay safe. So, peace out.